Hello! Now, every new morning brings joy, excitement, just because there's that thing that happens every single TVC morning. Yeah, every time you tune to us on a weekday, we're here.
Right, once it's 7 o'clock, you know it's time to keep a date with us as we come to you live from the studios of TVC Communication here in Lagos. Now, top of the morning to you. I'm Yomi Owokwe.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Now, you already heard from Yomi. It's time for another exciting episode of Wake Up Nigeria.
And it's shaping up to be a beautiful morning already. So if you have to be out there, we're also live right now on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Now, when it comes to reactions, comments, contributions, we appreciate them. In fact, we welcome them. Send them to us. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
Yeah, and breakfast on Wake Up Nigeria is not negotiable.
Yes, sir.
And that is why right now we have Chef Ibiemi and Mary in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Great to be here with you.
Glad to
Good
be
morning.
So all I'm seeing there is
What?
chocolatey chunks of fun.
Okay.
She doesn't know me yet, and she kept chocolates in front of me. I'm just having a good laugh here. So if you guys don't see chocolates on the cake later, you already know now.
Mary, I'm
what?
right behind you. I'm
Titi,
queuing up.
you and I know
queuing
what
up
we do
behind
with
you.
chocolates. So
Oh, yeah,
let's
both
just
of
leave it
you-
like that.
Both
Yeah.
of you
We'll sort
are
it out,
chocolate
we'll sort it out.
addicts.
See, she's the
So,
real G.
we usually have meetings, Chocoholics Anonymous. But,
I'm not a part of that. I'm not ready to give up chocolates.
okay.
So straight to this morning's highlights.
Yes.
Lots of stuff for you.
Nigerian Sierra Leonean singer Favour Koroma Ashogbon has actually prepared a special performance for us today, and that will be coming to you just a bit.
There's some Tony Braxton there.
Yeah.
And right after that, Michael will bring us up to speed with the happenings from the world of entertainment
Yes,
right here on the show.
Ete Obasi of Sparkle Crafts will be joining us for a DIY on making Ankara handbags.
Yeah, and on this journey of parenting, we all need all the help that we can get, which is why we'd like to be part of that journey with you, and that's why Izefo is joining us this morning to talk to us about how much control a parent can have on external influences in their kid's life.
It's a very deep topic there. And lastly, joining us for another musical performance and chat is the Jankara crooner, Atela.
Now, every 16th of October is World Food Day, which is a day of action dedicated to tackling global hunger. It's also a day people gather from across the world to declare their commitment to eradicate world hunger from our lifetime. The focus of the day is that food is a basic and fundamental human right. It's said that about 60% of women and almost 5 million children under the age of 5 worldwide die of malnutrition-related causes every day. Wow.
Some troubling numbers there. Very troubling numbers. Yeah, it's
You know why
just...
it's 60% women? Because the woman would rather starve than see her children starve. I've actually seen places like, you know, where there's a lot of famine or war.
Yeah.
You would see this very, very skinny woman still breastfeeding a child, just so the child can still have life. That's a lot of sacrifice, a lot.
You know, the instinct to make sure that everybody has food has evolved over the years. So different countries, different continents are putting together different, you know, strategies to make sure that food is in constant supply. Now, sadly, some countries' strategies is to import food only. You know, but in a place like Nigeria where we actually have very arable land, you know, I think there's some things that we need to put in place where everybody has a part in this farming thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time.
I think worldwide, one of the biggest challenges we've faced, I mean, especially in Africa, is food security. That's a big challenge. Look at what's going on in the Northeast right now.
Yeah.
In different parts of the world. I mean, Yemen, for instance, there's famine going on in Yemen right now. And a lot of these hunger-related issues are human-based.
Human-based, and
Yeah.
if you look at
You know.
the theme for the year is action is our future.
Yes.
And when you look at, in the world of about 7 billion now, we have over 850 million people living in chronic hunger. Chronic. So there are also people living in hunger. And so there are some efforts of there are people I see and around who do their best. So that's what we do on social media. What do you think about eradicating hunger? If you had the opportunity, what would you do? How would you eradicate hunger? You should not be looking at me anyhow, right? To do the
Okay,
so on social media, use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria, and I'll take your comments later on.
On what Titi was saying, I actually wanted to expatiate on that. The issue is this: there's food in Nigeria, but most of them are being wasted. I insist on this. Some people might say, where's the food? Where's this? I'm in so many farming groups, and I see food being wasted. These people are begging companies, individuals, come and buy my maize, come and buy my cassava. And at the end of the day, it gets wasted. A lot of food gets wasted. Because maybe people don't have access to where to buy it.
I wish we could keep going on this like as at right now, but we have to wrap up. But it is something that we need to look into very critically. And hopefully some of your comments and contributions online will be a part of that contribution.
How you doing today, people? My name is Dr. DK, and today I'm going to be teaching you what you can do with your bar. It's called bar kwanso. First of all, you have to hold down the bar. But remember what I said. Before you do every exercise, always try and stretch. So first, you can go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Even if you don't have a bar like this, you can actually get a mop and stick. You can actually use this at home. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you take your side. This will actually help you to walk on your side. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you take it up quietly. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time around, you have to make a move with your legs, with your hand. Now you go now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Raise it up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stretch your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember what I said? You can walk on your side very well. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again. 1, 2, 3. Now take it down now. 1, your shoulder, your side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take your leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Your side, your shoulder, your arms, all together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you go 1, 2, 3. Your lower abdomen, your arms. 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember what I said? You can use this bar for anything you want to do. You can use it to work on your stomach. So you put it down under your stomach, put your legs together, and you go down. This is not for pregnant person. You can go down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With your mopping stick, you can actually do this. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it up. Try and stretch your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place it to the side, and you go down. 1. With this, you're stretching your waist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put it to the front. Now you can go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take your left leg back. Now you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Second leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other leg, try to stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You change again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Like I told you, I love to eat. After every exercise, you need to eat. So let's head to the kitchen.
It's a beautiful morning. Welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And it's about to get even more beautiful with Chef Ibiyemi.
Yeah.
Now, Chef Ibiyemi will be making something exciting for us today. She's of classic desserts. I know she'll be baking a cake, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll need her to tell us exactly what kind of cake she'll be making.
Today I'll be making a cake, not the regular type of cake, cream tart cake.
Cream tart cake.
Yes.
Okay, so how is it like and what are we going to be making?
It's a trending cake. By the time I'm done, you're going to see it. It's a trending cake for 2018.
Ah, trending. Hey, 2000,
yes,
there's a cake for every year.
Yes, seriously
Wow.
trending.
What cake was trending in 2017?
The regular cake, buttercream was everywhere.
Buttercream.
Yes.
So it's cream tarts this year.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about the ingredients.
So here I have my flour, already sieved flour with my baking powder.
Okay.
Here I have my butter. I have my eggs.
Do you
I
have
my
sugar in that? Okay,
This is
just
sugar.
plain. Okay, sugar.
Yes.
All right.
And I have all this to garnish up
Okay, so
after baking.
what are these?
I have strawberry, I have kiwi,
Kiwi.
I have cookies, I have marshmallows, I have chocolates,
Chocolate. Oh, these aren't regular chocolates. What's on this?
that
Peanuts?
coconut, yes,
Coconuts,
yes.
okay.
Then I have sweetened coconut
Okay.
and
Chocolates,
there's
more
chocolate,
chocolates.
yes,
Loads
yes.
of chocolates
Lots
today.
of chocolates.
Feel like it's my birthday. Okay, so let's get started. What's the first thing we're doing?
The first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to cream my butter and my sugar together until light and fluffy.
Okay. That'll take how long?
Like 30 minutes I've done.
30 minutes, the
Yes.
entire process,
Yes.
including the baking.
Including the baking, that'll be like an hour.
So with the baking an hour.
Yes.
Okay. I can't wait to see this process. So we're going to cream it first. Creaming means the butter and the sugar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do now.
Okay. So how much butter is that?
The butter is 500.
500 grams.
Yes.
How much sugar are you making use of?
The sugar is 400.
400 grams.
Yes.
Okay, so 400 grams sugar, 500 grams butter. All right. Looks like this is coming along well, so there you go. Okay. So we mix. Now, the creaming process doesn't take so long now, does it?
Doesn't.
It doesn't. So it will be ready very soon. Now, after this, what goes in?
The eggs.
The eggs.
So how many eggs are we putting in? Because I can see a whole lot of eggs here.
I'm going to add 10 eggs to it.
Yeah, so you're going to be making use of 10 eggs.
Yes.
That's a lot of eggs. Is it so it can be fluffy? Is that the idea of the cream tart?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So let everybody see what's going on here. Okay. There you go. Now this is going to take a while.
Yes. It's going to take a little while.
Is it going to be up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes
No,
or
it's
more?
going to be more than.
Way more than that. So we just keep with this before you add in the eggs, or you'll be
Before
putting in
the
the
eggs.
eggs.
Before the eggs.
15 minutes before the eggs. That's a very long time. A very long time.
But I'll try as much as possible to make it snappy.
Okay. Don't make it snappy and then you now make it mess.
No.
All right then, it's time for a short break. I need you to stay with us. It's Wake Up Nigeria. All right then, you're welcome back to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. As you can see, Chef Ibiyemi is still in the process of making our cream tart cake, and of course, this is actually a private recipe. It's a special recipe, and she decided to share it with us today. Thank you very much. All right, so you've started adding eggs into that.
Yes.
If you're just tuning in, the only thing in there is
The sugar, the butter.
and some eggs.
Yes.
So far, we put in 3,
Yes.
4 eggs.
3.
Okay, so we're going to be putting in 1 each time. What's the idea behind having so many eggs?
To make it light and fluffy.
To make it light and fluffy. Now, this is going to serve how many people? Like, how many inches of cake is this going to make?
I'm using 10 inches pan,
Okay,
and it's going to serve about 20 people, 20 to 25 people conveniently.
20, 25 people with a 10-inch pan, right?
Yes.
Okay, very exciting.
Thank you.
Okay, so how much flour is this?
500 grams.
500 grams. So 500. Okay, the butter and the flour usually have to weigh the same thing for you
Yes.
to achieve
Yes.
your goal. Okay, so you're putting in more eggs.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you said 10 eggs in all.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of eggs. So if you want to get this perfectly, especially the fluffiness, it's important to put as many eggs as 10.
Possible.
So 500 grams flour, 500 grams butter, right? 400 grams sugar,
Yes.
10 eggs,
Yes.
and that's all you need.
Yes. And your baking powder.
I was going to say, aren't you going to put baking powder?
Yes.
Okay. Now, there's some people who put, corn flour in certain cakes.
It depends on what works for you.
Will corn flour work with cream tart?
No.
It will make it come out.
Something different entirely.
Okay, so maybe we'll call that one soft. No, let me look for another name for it. This one is cream tart, right?
Yes, cream
We'll call that
tart
one
cake.
nasty tart. I really like the look of this. I see it's creamy nice.
Yes,
It's
yes,
creamy nice.
Yes.
By the time this is done, it's gonna have a kind of texture. Tell us about it.
It's a very simple recipe. It's everyday recipe, but I'm going to do something different entirely from it. Something different entirely.
From the regular cake.
Yes.
Because I know so many bakers are looking at you now and are like,
I know
10
too.
eggs.
I know.
10 eggs with 500 grams flour. Are you
Yes.
sure about that?
Yes, very, very sure.
So what are you going to be using to decorate? Are you
I have
going
my
to be making
cream.
cream?
Yes.
Okay. Whipped cream
Whipped
or
cream,
okay.
whipped cream.
So you're going to whip it and then design it.
Yes.
Is this a 2-layer cake or just one?
2-3 layer cake.
2-3 layers. Okay. Okay. So you're going to put the cream inside
Then the
to
cake.
layer it.
Yes.
Okay. And then to
No, I'm not
decorate it.
frosting. No.
Oh, you're not frosting it. Perhaps because of time anyway.
No, not time. That's the type of cake I'm making.
Oh, it doesn't require frosting.
You just top it up, not the full regular.
Okay, that's the thing. Doesn't sound bad. Not that is bad. We should be putting more eggs, right?
No, let me wait for a little while.
For a little while. You put in 5 eggs now?
Yes,
Okay.
remaining 5.
Okay, so you were going to leave it for like 5 minutes before putting in more eggs?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Thank
Really
you.
interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, so our pans are ready. As you know, when you want to bake, I thought you were going to be making use of the paper, but you're using butter.
Yes, butter and dusted. I've dusted already with flour.
Okay, so you use that's what is best for this recipe, or can someone use something
I
else?
just want to try and do something snappy, what everybody can easily do at home.
Okay, but normally what would you use?
I would have used apartment paper.
Okay. So you just put it on there. But this is something anybody can do if they
Yes,
don't have
anybody-
access to the
exactly.
paper. Okay. Great. All right, so what next? What happens next? What's going to happen?
I'm waiting for it to get a bit fluffier, then I'll add the rest of the eggs, then I'll add the flour.
And then we bake.
Yes.
And then we get ready to decorate it much later. And the decoration, of course. And to eat. I like that part. You see, that eating part is what so many people are waiting for. And I can assure you that your me is one of them. Okay, while we allow this move on, we might have to take a break on this, okay, because there's a performance coming up right here. And afterwards, of course, we'll continue with the baking. At the end of the show, you'd see the eventual result. And I personally cannot wait to see it. Okay, so standing by right now is Yomi. Hi, Yomi.
Hey, you guys, that stuff that you're doing in the kitchen, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks so much. All right, so right here with me, this lovely lady is Favor, who began her journey into the mainstream of music in 2016 after her thrilling vocal and stage performance on the Project Fame Season 9 Academy, from which she emerged as one of the most talented singers of the competition. Now, today, she's going to be doing something special for us, a performance called Rush You. We're going to talk about that once you're done. Are you ready for us?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's do this.
Can't deny that
beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Thank you so much.
Now, them, they rush us.
Yes.
Oh, but that song is Rush You, right?
Yes, yes,
Beautiful,
yes.
beautiful. I like it.
Thank you.
I like your brand of Afro pop.
Thank you very
really
much.
cool and smooth and all of that. Now, very quickly, you have a concert this Sunday.
Yes, I do.
Talk to us about it.
Okay, my concert is this Sunday, and the registration is on my website, iamfavor.com.
iamfavor.com.
Yes.
And if someone's following you on Instagram, how do they
Yes, I am Favor. I am Favor.
Okay, so spell I am is just...
Yes, I am P-H-A-Y-V-O-R, Favor.
P-H-A-Y-V-O-R.
V-O-R, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So what's next after the concert? What's happening? Are you going to the studio?
Well, after the concert, I'll be releasing my EP.
Nice.
Yes,
When's
yes.
that? In November or December?
Let's say, I don't know yet. I will do it yet, but very soon though.
All right. So
after my
who else is
concert.
going to be performing at the concert?
We have Okemute, we have Olawale, we have Mirabel, and a whole lot of actors.
And it's taking place at the Pavilion in
Yes,
Egbeda.
the Pavilion in Egbeda.
All
yes.
right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Faye,
you
for
so
joining
much
us
for
this
having
morning.
me.
That was a
Thank you very
beautiful
much.
performance.
Thank you
And
so
we wish you
much.
all the best. Keep coming
Thank
back.
you. Thank you
okay?
very much. Thank you so much for having me.
We are going to take a break now. There's so much more on the show. Wake Up Nigeria. We have only the best right here. Stay with us.
Hello again. Now it's your feel-good breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, we have quite a lot of time to still be here right with you.
Yeah, the week is still kind of starting.
Yeah,
and,
brand new.
Lots of people are
Tuesday,
still...
can you imagine? Tuesday.
Lots of people are still booting, trying to get into that weekly mode. But it's, you know, Wake Up Nigeria, we just like to keep the flow going. It's the show for Nigerians. So wake up.
Yes, indeed.
Get your PVC, don't forget. My name is Yomi Owope.
And I'm Titi Lara. So I like the way you added that PVC
I just threw that in there.
quote there.
Just threw that in there.
Yeah.
The registration is already closed, but you can still pick up your TVC.
indeed.
Just go to...
Please don't dash them your PVC. Please don't dash them.
TVC
is... wait, TVC is where
for
we are.
50,000 naira, some people, you know,
What?
are willing
What are you...
to borrow
Why are you
somebody else's
helping them
PVC.
to
I'm not
price
saying
their
anything.
PVC?
Okay.
Why? Please don't. That's not what we're here for.
On social media, would you sell your PVC? How much would this...
Why?
If you had to
Yomi?
sell your PVC, how much
Why
would it be? I'm just saying, I'm just asking a question.
I would never do that. Let me
Yeah.
just put it out there. I would never do that. It's like your right to make an impact on society, no matter how small. It's not worth selling.
Yeah, so Mike is going to be asking that question later on. If you had to sell your PVC, how much would it be? Or would you sell your PVC?
All right, so just in case you're wondering where else you could catch us, we're online, tvcontinental.tv, and on Facebook at TVC Connect. For comments, ensure you use our hashtag on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Wake Up Nigeria.
All right, so it's Tuesday, and you know, of course, parenting is one of the things that we do on the show. And to help parents protect their kids from societal influences, Izefua will be here shortly to talk to us about a few things.
Yes,
How much influence should parents have over their friends, you know,
Yeah.
and things like that. Yeah.
Then after that, we have the Jankara crooner, Atella, joining us for another musical performance. And of course, a chat.
Jankara, Jankara, Maketo, Jankara, Auntie, how Maketo, Jankara, Jankara, Maketo, Jankara, Ijolele danso.
Hey, then we also still have a DIY coming up.
Oh, yeah.
With the lady teaching us how to make Ankara bags.
I like that. I like
Yes,
it. Oh, yeah,
she-
she's finally here.
Yeah, she's here.
We were
I really
trying to get
can't
her
wait.
here the other time.
So, yeah, World Food Day, just a big birthday shout out to my good friend, Ego Mike. It's his birthday. It's always World Food Day, so we always get to cook beans on his birthday.
Oh, wow.
Like, beans is, so hey, man, get my beans ready. I'm coming later today for that beans, you know. We're going to have beans. So happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
It's really
Okay, since
interesting.
you're giving birthday shout-outs, today is Wale Popo's birthday. And you kill me for this, but... Okay, no, I won't say it. But he's getting to a big number.
Oh, wow.
A very round number.
Is it 50? I did not say it.
But one amazing thing about Wale Popo is he is so full of life.
He is.
His energy is on another
You cannot
level.
be somewhere I don't know.
And
he's
you
not
would
there.
never believe his actual age. He doesn't even act like his age actually is. Very, very.
He just gets into somewhere.
He's
you know
like a
he's there.
teddy bear. He's like Max FM's teddy bear.
Man, that voice, though.
Shares
That
love
teddy bear is
everywhere.
that's my voice. It's not Max FM teddy bear.
I remember the first time I ever heard him.
Mike, why?
What is this?
You should hear him on radio.
Yeah.
Where we do that.
My goodness.
I was like, Oga, calm down. Like, he'll take everybody's voice, only you.
But guess
You're
what? Do
taking
you know
everybody's
he used to have a jazz show on radio?
Jazz.
And he has the slickest voice.
For
Like, you
jazz.
know,
For jazz.
when you listen to him on Waiting There, you go, hello, hello. On jazz, this is how it sounds like. Hello. It's so smooth. And you're like,
Smooth jazz.
is this the same Wale Popo you heard in the
I'd like to hear
afternoon?
him host a jazz show.
Oh my gosh.
By the way,
I was
Mary,
actually-
somebody was hitting on you now, so you're looking hot today.
Okay.
Really? Why are you now covering up?
She usually does that.
Why?
Once you
What's
give
this?
Mary a compliment, she starts going all...
What? As opposed to doing what?
She
What
starts
exactly?
forming. Exactly.
I start forming
Or
how?
start
You're
acting.
next to me. Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Like,
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, this is a segment I'm always really appreciative of because I always get to learn a thing or two. We do our best as parents to instill values that we hold dear in our kids. But when they go out into the world, there seems to be little or almost no control that we can manage things that they come in contact with, things that they take in, they soak up. Now, our parenting topic with Ezefua this morning is how best to control societal influences in our kids and ensure that our values are properly instilled in them. Welcome back to the studio.
Great
Ezefua.
to be back, as always.
Touchy topic.
Very touchy topic. Like, what can we really do, right?
It feels like our hands are tied behind our backs when our kids are out there in the world, in school, you know, especially. Maybe,
School, the school buses.
Yeah, school buses, a big deal.
Friends' homes, several church, other places where, playground where they're found. Yeah, so many places.
So it feels like we're doing what we can or what we know to do. We're telling them, do this, don't do that, this is not right, this is right. But then they go out there and then they're among other kids that have been, told other things.
Yeah.
So they're conflicted,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yes, of course. They are conflicted, yes.
So how do we kind of manage the influence of other, environments on our kids?
I will start with the language you use. We're doing this, we're doing that, we're telling them. I personally find that one of the ways is not to tell them,
Okay,
but to become it.
okay.
And what I mean by that is, a lot of times we imagine that I always talk to this child, I tell him, they'll say, tell him, talk to him, talk to him.
Yeah.
But how much of what we say do we actually experience do?
Okay.
We talk about how our children are sponges a lot on the show, right?
Yeah,
And they
yes.
soak it up all in. So I think a great place to start is for us to even sit back and say to ourselves, these values, these behaviors, this way of being that we are telling our children to become, are we living by example? Are we showing our children that this is how to be? For example, our kids pick up language.
Yeah.
You hear children cursing, literally cursing.
Yeah.
And
Bad language, yeah.
Bad language. And when they curse, you're mad. You're picking up that. Why would you do that? Where did you hear that? But I always say, stop. Who talks like that, first of all, here?
In your environment.
In your environment. Sometimes you're not even conscious. It may be us speaking to our drivers, our mate, other people, or about other people in that manner.
In front of them.
In front of them, right? So, but we're wondering where they're picking up the cursing from.
So it might not actually be an external influence in that case.
We are the society. We are we are first society.
But what about in the case of, okay, off the top of my head, birthday parties?
Oh, great.
You have dancing competitions, for instance, and you have parents cheering on the kids that know all the dance steps. Now, these dance steps we're talking about are highly adult dance
extremely
steps.
provocative.
I'm talking about twerking and the like. And you see other adults cheering these kids on.
Yeah.
Whereas the other kids that don't exactly know the steps don't win the dancing competition.
And they're humiliated, right?
And they feel bad about it.
Yeah.
So how do we manage that kind of situation?
Titi, take time for training. I want to just throw the points out there. First of all, every family has its values. We know, and by values now, whenever I talk about values, I don't just mean morality. I don't mean good, bad, cursing. No, I mean core values, things that are important to you. I am not sure that the bother is that the children are dancing.
Okay.
Like you said, it is that the dance is highly provocative and is not appropriate.
For their age.
For their age. It's not appropriate. We know it's not appropriate for their age. So first of all, model it. Secondly, take time for training. My child goes for a dance party and she does not win because she doesn't know how to twerk. She feels bad. That is an opportunity for me as a parent to take another time to reinforce and train. And like I say, sometimes we want to polish the conversation. You don't want your child to know, this dance is not appropriate for your age. This is adult. It's the same way you have a conversation around sex.
Okay.
So take time for training. And then secondly, what are our children, what are we exposing them to? Even those children that are twerking. I have met parents who are surprised that their children dance like that. They don't even know where the child learned it from. So what is your child seeing on TV?
Yeah.
Because that is societal influence. You give your child a tablet. Are you monitoring what that child is experiencing on the tablet? Do you just drop it and go away? So those are some issues we should begin to look at.
Okay, so now thankfully, you know, a lot of the cable networks have put in place parental guidance measures to block certain channels. I wonder if, you know, a lot of our parents have actually, I use it through and through. And the sad thing is I block all the Nigerian movies as well.
Beautiful.
I block
Sorry,
everything.
but beautiful,
yeah, but
I block, it doesn't work for children.
I block a lot of things on their own TV. But what about other influences such as biting, scratching, foul language? Okay, like for instance in the school bus, where the driver of the school bus is screaming obscenities at a Danfo driver, for instance. How do you curb things like that? You know that, sadly, children spend less time at home these days than they do in school and other places. However, we know that the strongest influence on a child first is the parent of the child and whoever cares for the child. If you do not have those behaviors existing at home, create the behaviors you want or the way of being you want in your house and stick to it and stand by it. When your child goes out and picks something and brings it home, you will immediately be able to pick that out as abnormal. This is not the norm. And then you'll be able to address it. However, a situation with the drivers, some parents, I think, we do not stand up for our children. I talk about not intervening all the time, letting children grow, but there are situations where you need to intervene. Get to school, speak to the school. I think that, and if you listen, your child will tell you who says that, if that is not their language. I've heard my children say, oh, this child in school says so. Intervene and say, I'm sorry, this is not appropriate for the children. We can't keep quiet. And when they know you're the parent that stands up and will not take inappropriate things where your children are, they'll protect your children from it. I'm so grateful that you could come to the studio once again, Izefua. We need to continue this conversation on social media. This issue of external influences, how are you taking measures to make sure your kids are protected? Now, we have to move on with the show. Thank you, Izefua. Mary is on standby with Ete Obasi. Now, she is here to help show us how to make Ankara bags.
Thank you so much, Titi. Welcome, Ete Obasi. Now, it's time for another of our amazing DIYs. I'm particularly excited about this because it's something that is trending right now, the Ankara bags. How to make your own Ankara DIY. I have the owner of Sparkles Craft, Ete
Obasi. Great to have you here today.
Thank you so much.
All right, so I see a finished product here.
Yes.
And I'm sure so many people want to know how this was achieved. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, we have things we use like this. This is called fiber.
Okay.
We have the light fiber and the thick fiber. But basically for clutches like this, we use the light fiber, both for the inside and the outside.
Okay.
Yes. Then we have an Ankara, if you want to use the Ankara. We also have the lining. That's the inside of the purse. You use the lining for the inside. Then you have your fabric, any kind of fabric you want. It depends on the color too. We have the scissors.
You make this from the scratch?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I thought maybe you covered a bag that existed.
No, no.
You made this from the scratch?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So we're making use of the scissors?
Yes, the scissors. We have the hammer and your ruler to be accurate.
So I know this is for accuracy. What is this for?
To punch in holes.
I thought maybe to punch. Okay. This was also made by you from the scratch.
Yes.
So you have the option for people who don't want Ankara to have plain bags.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look at the process.
Okay.
So this is what you've been making since morning. How did you achieve this?
Okay, like I said earlier, you use your fiber in making it. You cut into size and shape, the one you want. We have the one for the outside and one for the inside. The one for the inside is reduced a bit. It's a little bit smaller.
When you say smaller, what do you mean? Is it that it's thicker, lighter? How?
No. Because you would attach the one for the inside on the one for the outside. If it's equal in size, it would budge out when attaching.
Okay,
so you have to reduce this a bit, 0.1 inch from the one from the outside. So it makes it easier for you to cover.
Okay. So this, what about this? You cut it?
It's the same thing. You cut the shape that you want, the flap. This is a flap. You cut it out. If you want the envelope kind of flap, or you want something like this, you cut it out. And then you use the same fiber for the outside and the inside. You apply the lining on the inside of the fiber and the Ankara or the fabric on the outside of the
okay, so
fiber.
let's couple this and see how it goes. This is the material you use?
Yes, this is the material I used for the body, the outside of the bag. Then I used the Ankara.
This is what's left of it?
Yes, this was left for the flap of the bag.
Did you make the flap yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you get this from the market?
Yes, this is called snaps or locks. We call them snaps or locks.
Okay, there are different types as a matter of fact.
Yes, and different colors as well. We have the gold, silver, bronze.
Okay, let's put that together because I know that might take a while so it's, the glue can dry.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank
there you go. I like this one. You made it yourself?
Yes, I did.
Wow, this is really nice.
Thank you.
Oh, this is cool. Things we can make ourselves at home.
Very easy.
Very easy. Yes, so says everybody who does stuff.
So you apply the gum.
Inside?
Inside.
Okay. All right.
You have
everywhere.
Yes, everywhere.
Oh, many people would have thought it would be the
edges. No.
So you have to put it inside?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to put enough to be able to hold.
Okay. So you're applying it all over?
Yes, I am.
I noticed with a bit of the Ankara part as well.
It has to go
seals
inside,
up
yes.
completely.
Yes, seals up completely.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have to see the rough edges when it's done.
I observed you put outside, inside. Is this so it can be easy to differentiate?
Yes. Because, you know, I said earlier that the outside, the size of the outside is a little bit bigger than this, the size of the inside. So if you put the inscription there, outside and inside, it makes it easier for you to know which is going for which.
Okay. So we're going to wait for this to dry a bit.
Yes.
And then, of course, we'll put it together.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. And when it's put together, this is what you get. Something like this or something like this, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Or something like this. So different fabrics, you can make use of anything that suits your purpose, okay? All right, then, we'll be moving on shortly. Okay, So this.
So you leave to dry.
How long is it going to dry for?
For 1 minute. 1 minute is okay.
1 minute.
Yes.
And then you put it together.
Put it together.
And it's ready.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
All right. So you go like this.
Aren't you putting it a bit too early?
No.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Too much.
So we do the knocking. Are you going to be knocking anything? I'm actually excited about the knocking part.
So it's together now, and your purse is ready.
Okay. Okay. So no knocking.
Yeah. Let's do a little
Show
bit
me,
of
because
it.
this hammer must prove its purpose.
Just for it to stick more together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So while she does the knocking and all, we have a performance by Atela coming up, but that will be right after this break. Stay with us. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
Listen. Okay. One leg in, one leg out. Should be you they see me. Change your style, change your style. Okay, be like that. Sing. Life no be a serious something. Still no be a play something. When you wake up for morning, make you tangle up. So I say jump, jump, clap your hands. Mama, 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 yo. This is a love song for the whole world to dance. And I say jump, jump, clap your hands. Mama, 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 yo. I hope you happy enough to dance. Say, Jankara, Jankara, Maketo, Jankara. Auntie, how Maketo, Jankara. Jankara, Maketo, Jankara. Say, Ijolele danso. Oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, okay. Listen. Now only person where they breathe, they chill. Now only person where no sick, they dance. Even if you just the sick be healed. Even if you never chop the field. Life no be a serious something. Still no be a play something. When you wake up for morning, make you thank the Lord. So I say jump, jump, clap your hands. Mama, 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 yo. This is a love song for the whole world to dance. And I say jump, jump, clap your hands. Mama, 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 yo. I hope you happy enough to dance. Say, sing Jankara, Jankara, Maketo, Jankara. Auntie, how Maketo, Jankara. Jankara, Maketo, Jankara. Say, Ijolele danso. Oh yeah. Come on. Say, Ijolele danso. Ijolele danso.
Hey guys, you going to? What's going to? Just play that song. Just play that song. Yeah, he wants to go. You can go. You can go. Play the song. Play the song. Play the song now. You should. Mama. Don't you think I'll make a better Atela than Atela himself? Wonderful, wonderful. Great song, great song, great song. This will just be here because I still have one performance. Great song, by the way. You know, the feel-good effect of that song is off the hook. What was the inspiration behind Jankara?
Okay, well, I grew up in a barrack, you know, in a police barrack.
Okay.
And then growing up, there, of course, it's a barrack, so there are people from all over Nigeria, you know. And then as children, we used to play a lot. There's this one we call Jankara Market. I want to see the winner, Jankara Market.
He's not telling us the origin. This is the main one.
So
we need the remix. This is the one that they play when we were kids.
Yes. So when we did this, or for me at least, whenever I played Jankara with all the children around, I felt happiness. You know, I felt freedom. Now I brought it to my life now as a growing person.
Okay.
I realized that a lot of us spend too much time hustling. Too much time. We tend to forget the things that truly matter in our lives, like family, you know.
You know, incidentally, please, I don't want to push you from a train of thought. I was talking with a friend yesterday or something. I was talking about the same, like, we spend so much time walking that, you know, you're in the morning, you after the main job, there's a side hustle, there's this one, and we don't actually leave.
Lagos traffic kills the whole time.
Come on. Okay, so that was how the inspiration came out. Something that feels good.
You know, and then we were in the studio with Fome. That's the guy that made the song. And when he played the soundtrack, while he was still working on it, I was like, okay. I just started singing. And when I did, everybody in the studio felt happiness. Like you could see it. It was a one-take song.
Wow.
It was awesome.
One take. Wonderful, wonderful. I love this. And how about the video? The idea behind the video. Did you have this idea while you were singing the song? Was it this? The colors are wonderful and all of that.
Not at all. I think I would give all that credit to Clarence. Okay. You know, he has this amazing way of translating my songs into images. Okay. You know? So I basically didn't have anything to do with.
No, you've been on the scene for a while, and how long have you been on the scene professionally?
Professionally, I would say 4 years now, since I got signed. That's professionally.
You know, and some people see things and they think that this is just overnight blowing, right?
Well, let's say, okay.
But you've been there from church choir, from when you were younger and all of that. Yes. Okay, but then, are we to expect a new body of work?
Sure.
What are we to expect?
Sure. You know, if it's been a while since I dropped Jankara. You know. It's caught on with the video and all of that. That's where, you know, it's catching on like wildfire now and all of that, yeah. You know, so during this time, I've taken a lot of time to work on myself, you know, to make myself better. And I have also been working on a whole lot of music. You should hear it.
Wow, good. You know, I'm really, really looking forward to what you want to do. And this is a prayer, a wish at the same time, and, you know, a call to hard work. You are not just, let's hope you're not the one-hit wonder. We expect more of good stuff like this. You know, it's the music industry. It's quite competitive, but here's wishing you all the best.
Thank you
very much for giving us a wonderful tune. Okay, so we have cake for him, but let's head over to the kitchen. Cake. Yeah, there's cake. Okay. And myself and Atela will join them very soon.
So
Okay.
So this cowboy feel that you have for that video is really nice, and the dancing and really cool.
The colors, the energy. Where did you get
Who did that video?
People.
Clarence, okay.
Why don't listen to what I was saying?
Clarence shot it. Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I'm about to release my own.
Really great to meet you.
My own track.
Really.
All right, so I'm sure that you are impressed by what's going on here. It's magic, and we do it every morning. So if you promise to
come here every morning,
if you promise to give us a performance every day, cake every single day.
Angela, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. See this?
Yeah, it's all for you.
Cream tart cake, and it's by Chef Ibiyemi. While she does this, could you tell us about this cake?
This is cream tart cake, made from scratch right here in this studio, with flour, butter, sugar, eggs, flavor, baking powder. And we are decorating it with chocolate.
This looks like clouds.
Oh, goodness me. I know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is yummy.
So plus strawberries, coconut.
Oh my goodness. Oh
wow.
Oh my. The marshmallow is going in, right?
No.
Yes.
So we have to cut this cake very soon.
Yes.
So the decoration, I know that you want the decoration to be like on point, but I know Atella is planning to take a bite.
He's almost leaving there to come here.
All right. So let's just take a slice from one side and then see what we can do so that he can have a taste. Yeah.
Sure, you'll want to have a chocolate part.
Yeah, the chocolate part.
Yes.
He can barely speak.
Yes, so.
Don't worry, we understand.
Fabulous.
Oh, this is amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
All this background tracking.
No, because we know how far. Please, go ahead.
All right.
Please, go ahead.
So, an amazing show that we'll put together for you today.
Yes, indeed.
And while you're trying that out,
tell us.
He's speechless. Thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories here on the show.
And of course, Fola, you know we love you. Thank you so much. Atella, don't leave. Don't leave with the cake. Stay here. Stay right here. Don't leave. Just eat the cake
And
here.
so
what do you think? What do you think?
Did you guys know it was my birthday?
It was really your birthday.
Yummy.
It's amazing.
You share a birthday with the president.
Thank you.
Don't even
You
think
wanted to
about it.
Eat it in peace.
No wahala.
So big thank you. I'm doing what Mike usually does.
Yes, indeed. We
But this is cake, so you know. We're gonna be back again tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Yes,
on
indeed.
the show. Don't forget.
It's all about you, people. We'll be here for you once again tomorrow. We love you. Bye.